Deceased Hope at World's End issue 15 finds Wink and Pied Piper drawing off the zombie horde, teleporting further back into Nightshade's portal. Wink talks about a music teacher she had when she was young and how they were much like Hartley, in that they couldn't stop playing her instruments, which really sucked the enjoyment out of learning the cello. Luther tells Wink that the last of the zombies are in Nightshade's land, but Wink knows that it's going to be hard to find Nightshade amongst the millions of undead in there. The heir suddenly arrives, joining Wink and Piper. Wink isn't happy to see them there since this is a one-way trip, and as soon as they kill Nightshade, the portal closes and they'll be trapped there. The heir says that Wink left them and she's not invested in the future without her in it. Wink says that they aren't coming back, but the heir knows that they are not going back without her. With no other choice, Wink lets heir tag along as they try and find Nightshade. Back in the garden, the heroes subdue Black Adam, with Wonder Woman using her lasso of truth to force the zombie Adam to say Shazam. The being does, reverting back to the zombified Teth Adam. Diana speaks to the virus, saying that they are nimbler than death and more resilient than it. The virus says that they will cease to exist and will fail, and Diana knows that some of them will fall, but not all, and not today. Wonder Woman, however, doesn't go through the rest of Luther's plan, which involved snapping Teth's neck. Instead, Superman uses his heat vision to conduct microsurgery on the man, severing Black Adam's vocal cords. The heir meanwhile finds Nightshade, swooping into the horde and grabbing the zombie, dropping her in front of Wink and Piper. Before Wink can kill her though, Black Manta blasts Air's wings and Wink's gun, leaving them defenseless and at the mercy of the zombie Nightshade. The heir wants to move ahead, but Piper stops playing his flute, despite being ordered not to. Hartley says that he's done playing, stabbing the flute into Nightshade's head, killing her instantly. Outside the portal, Luthor witnesses it begin to close, trapping the anti-life army inside as David demands to know what has happened and what the villain has done. Luthor says that he should be proud of what Pied Piper has done and what he did, as Wink teleports herself, the heir, and Hartley back into the garden. Wink can't believe that Hartley made a joke when he stopped playing, with the man admitting that he had actually been practicing that one for a few years now. Wink reveals that she grabbed his flute before they left, however it's covered in brains and eyeballs, so Hartley says he'll just make another one. David rushes to see Hartley, kissing his husband as Wink knows the noble sacrifices are severely overrated, especially when there's other options available. With the garden safe, Superman addresses the gathered survivors, telling them that he knows they're all scared and the world has changed, but they are all still there. Grabbing Wonder Woman's lasso, Superman says that while he doesn't know what comes tomorrow, he knows one truth, and that is if they are in this together, they can overcome anything, and they will overcome this virus. But until then, they will care for each other, since this isn't the end of the world, and while they still all breathe and fight and resist, there is always hope. Deceased Hope at World's End issue 15 ended the zombie apocalypse tie-in series that detailed the anti-life war the heroes fought between the pages of the first Deceased series. I thoroughly enjoyed seeing Superman's idea to alter Luthor's plan come into fruition, making sure that no one need die and kind of proving Luthor tried to take the easy way out by killing Black Adam and having others sacrifice themselves when none of that was actually needed at all. Wink and the heir getting a lot of play in the back half of this series was really quite great to see, and I'm glad they ended up surviving, and hopefully we'll see more of them in Deceased related series and beyond the Suicide Squad in the main continuity. The ending of the series with Superman delivering a really great speech about hope was really quite great and quite relevant as well to how the real world is at the moment, since we too are fighting a virus, so it's great to see that sort of echo through the comic world as well as our real world, and to have Superman deliver it as well was really quite great. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10.